Hello and welcome to my Pecha Kucha presentation for the unit EDN464, Health and Physical Education and the Curriculum. My name is Jordan Pember and my student number is 323-540-59. Let's get started. Greetings to all the parents who may be watching this. As I've said, my name is Mr. Jordan Pember and I will be teaching your children during their 9th schooling year for health and physical education during term 1. First off, I would like to explain my teaching style and the principles that I adhere to when teaching. I am a very hands-on teacher, guided by self-discovery and understanding why we learn the content. I believe that students develop a genuine interest in learning when they can understand how they can apply this knowledge in their own lives. For this reason, I generally follow the what, how, why principle and will delve further into these aspects throughout the presentation. The practical side of this term's content is centred around swimming, due to it being summer and the students will be learning to swim anyway. Students will be completing their swimming as well as learning water polo. This will be an opportunity for students to apply overhand throws and spatial awareness in a new environment. The theory side of this term's work will be centred around investigating strategies to promote health, safety and well-being, specifically a drug awareness program based off Sadira, and researching the nutritional values of food to create a healthy and sustainable weekly meal plan which will be used during a week-long camp. What I am teaching refers to the content and has been previously listed and separated into a practical aspect and a theory aspect. On this slide and attached to the welcome email that I've sent out to all the parents are the curriculum content descriptors surrounding our units of work. With these links you can access the SCARSA website. The how section refers to how I deliver the content to the students, separated into productive and reproductive styles provided by Mostem Spectrum. It explains the main strategies I will employ for the theory aspect within the classroom. The practical side will be composed of hands-on activity at the swimming pool. The why aspect refers to the students discovering why they should be learning this. There is an aspect of self-discovery for them to figure out why this is important and how it relates to their own lives. It is a way for them to practice their spatial awareness, defensive strategies, and realise that there are similar transferable skills between unsimilar sports. Shown in the slide, one of the content descriptors that I would be adhering to throughout not just the term but the whole year is how to modify rules and scoring systems to allow for safe play. This will be an exercise for the students to practice in order to develop a safe playing environment and a not so obvious way to accommodate for the weaker swimmers among the group. The main reproductive teaching styles I'll be using during both practical and theoretical lessons are reciprocal and self-checking. The reciprocal teaching style requires receiving and giving immediate feedback to encourage and support students. The self-check teaching style allows students to assess themselves guided by specific criteria. The main productive teaching styles I'll be using are divergent discovery and learner initiated. Both of these teaching styles correlate with my teaching philosophy of understanding why we are learning what we're learning. These teaching styles encourage students to explore possibilities and take a personal interest in the content being taught. The types of teaching styles I have chosen reflect the attitudes and habits I value in teaching. These habits include self-reflection, self-assessment, exploring different possible answers, relating the content to the students' own lives, using feedback to further improve skills, and studying independently. The reasons we are focusing on swimming and nutrition this term are because it provides opportunities to practice skills before our school camp, where we'll be swimming at the beach and the students providing their own food, and it is an interesting sport and one which the students democratically voted on at the end of last term. The assessment for the practical aspect will be observational checklists, a set criteria that needs to be met at the end of the term, as well as a self-assessment completed by the students. The theory aspect will be assessed using observational checklists, a week-long meal plan, and a reflection on the meal plan to be submitted at the end of the term. The reason I am assessing students in this way is because it is authentic and applies directly to the camp that will be going on at the end of the term, both the weekly meal plan and the swimming lessons. I have included self-assessments for both theory and practical because I believe that it is important for students to be self-critical and self-aware of their progress. The health and physical education curriculum is necessary because there are amazing benefits that arise from doing physical activity. Students who are physically active tend to have better grades, school attendance, cognitive performance, and improved classroom behaviours. Physical activity reduces symptoms of anxiety, depression, and serious health conditions. As previously stated, physical activity has a direct positive correlation with cognitive performance. As well as increases academically, students get to experience a hands-on and authentic curriculum that they can apply to aspects of their everyday lives and other subject areas. For example, weighing risks when it comes to drug awareness. I will create and maintain a supportive learning environment through group collaboration among the students, encouraging questions or inquiries, guiding their own discoveries, and promoting self-reflection. I will maintain this environment through providing positive and specific feedbacks to the students, as well as introducing the learning content in fun and authentic ways. I value regular communication between parents to keep you up to date and informed, as well as allowing you to ask any questions or queries you have about the content being taught. I am available to talk through email, phone, or the group OneNote discussion forum that I've created. To conclude, I am to provide your children with authentic and informative learning regarding drug awareness and nutrition throughout this term. I hope to be able to introduce water polo and transfer skills previously taught into a new context. This all links together during our Unite camp at the end of the term and shows that your children are involved in purposeful learning.